Thank you to all the amazing listeners out there. On behalf of the Reef podcast, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for our future mentions on the new episode. Have a great day.
Hello.
How we doing, guys? Welcome into another edition of the Reef podcast. I'm your host, Luis, and Nightmare here. Welcome back, man. It's been a while.
We can't call me Kratos at the moment.
Yeah, because you have a little bit of hair.
Rest in peace to the guy that did the French voice for Kratos.
Man.
I don't know if you heard about that.
I didn't hear, sadly, about it, but I did hear about another famous actor that passed away also. Lizzie McGuire's dad in the show. He passed away as well, so I hope he finds peace. He was an amazing guy, too. Props to him. But in case you guys want to know, the intro was actually done by the one and only Barry Leach. He's actually going to be a guest in our podcast. He made all the soundtrack for the original Top Gear and also Horizon Chase Turbo. So I'm excited that we're going to have him later on this year. But guys, enough of that. We actually have an amazing guest with us today for the first time in a while because we had to postpone this once. Please put your hands together for the Panda himself, Retro Panda.
How we doing, everybody?
Oh my God, we finally got him here. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have you here, man. So please.
It did take a little bit, but we made it. We made it.
I love the background. I mean, it calls your name. I mean, Retro Panda, you're a big retro fan from what we saw in the little info that we gather about you. So please tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Obviously, name's RetroPanda84. Grew up in the what I consider the golden era of gaming, 80s, 90s. Just some of the games that we are still playing to today were made, and I grew up with them. And that's the Mario series. You've got Kirby. I mean, you've got all the greats, and it says something about a type of game if it's still being made here in 2026.
I mean, there's a lot of games back then that literally were so challenging back then that, dude, nothing compares to now. I mean, like now it's like you have save spots that you can save at. Back then it was just writing down passwords in a little paper with pen and paper and like literally make sure you don't throw that away.
Yeah, let me tell you, without giving, too much backstory here, but I remember, because back in the day, your parents wasn't going to just let you go into a store and spend $5 on a gaming magazine. Mm-hmm. I remember going into the grocery store and having a piece of paper and a pencil and writing down the fatalities for Mortal Kombat 2 so I could show all my friends how cool I was.
I remember doing the same thing with that and Killer Instinct, dude. I remember trying to the first ever Killer Instinct Ultra I did was actually Cinders because I just pressed random buttons. I was like, dude, what is this? And I was like, Ultra Combo. I was like, what? Never knew. Like just randomly pressing buttons, it happens. I mean, yeah, back in the golden days, it was always awesome, man. I mean, enjoying all those games, and we lived through that. And now, we're in the second era of gaming where everything is all realistic, like it looks human-like now. It's insane.
And it's cool, don't get me wrong. I still enjoy modern games, but I am enjoying the recent renaissance and return to the older style. Have you noticed that a lot of people, you've still got your AAA games that are going to be produced every year, whether people buy them or not. But you've got, and I feel like this is the year of the indie developer, where small, personable games are really making a comeback. And one of them, which unfortunately has gotten delayed, but Mouse PI, if you have not heard of this game, go look that up. It's Steamboat Willie style animation shooting game. It looks so good.
I'll have to look it up as well. I mean, it sounds really good. I mean, hey, we might actually try to line them up to get interviewed because I don't know if you noticed, but from a lot of perspectives, we've been getting a lot of indie game developers come by, and I love that because didn't Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year, and it was an indie game itself.
Yeah, it was Larian Studios.
That's crazy, man. I mean,
Most people. I mean, the quality of that game was so good that people assumed it was a AAA title, and it was a small indie-made, technically developed game.
That
Just
shows
like Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That's an indie game, and that game, oh my god, if you haven't played that, that's worth signing up for Game Pass for.
I mean, that's one thing that makes me happy. Like you said, I mean, praising the indie games. I mean, praising them is great, but I mean, there's a lot of AAA companies that are mad about it. I'm like, why you should be mad about it? Don't be mad. Be happy that small companies are actually making an impact now. Like, they're showing like, their true potential, even though they're a small company of like a few handful of people compared to a giant studio out there. I mean, dude, praise to those people, man. But anyways, okay, so the interview is gonna be based on like what you've done. So I know, of course, like we already know that retro is part of your name, Retro Panda, because you like retro games. But why Panda?
I'll tell you why. Because I started out actually as something completely different. For those that don't know, some people have known me long enough that they remember it, but I actually started out as the Vaping Lube Tech. That was my original name.
Okay.
And it fit me. It was fine, but there's just something about the look and feel of a panda, because everyone says because I'm big, obviously bearded, hairy guy, that I look like a bear. And if I was going to be any, I mean, I'm going to be the one that, have you ever like truly watched videos of pandas and how silly they are? They will just roll around, have fun, and just do the dumbest things on camera. It fits my personality to a T.
They could be deadly though. You know that. They could be deadly. Like if they get provoked, they could get deadly.
Well, no, see, therein lies the other part of the. I mean, as long as you don't push them,
Absolutely. Nightmare, what you got?
Well, this one's more along the lines of news that just got released. But what is your thoughts on Pokemon releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green on Pokemon Day? Re-releasing them for the Switch.
Honestly, I mean, I see the benefit of bringing it to a newer system, but herein lies my problem with it. Is one, it could have been a Nintendo Switch Online. They could have put it on there. People already pay for that. But second of all, they're acting like, and this is typical Nintendo, though I love Nintendo, they're acting like it's something special when all they're using is emulation. That is straight emulation that has been used online for years. And to charge $20 for that because they know Pokemon fans will pay it is a little scummy in my just. I don't agree with $20 for a game. How old are those games?
I would say
Three came out in like 2000.
It's been a while since they came out. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, $10 a piece I could have got behind, but $20. I bought Elden Ring Night Rain today for $20.
Damn.
So, I mean, and yeah, $30 for Canadians. Yeah, I didn't even think about the price difference. So yeah, y'all get scammed even more.
That's ridiculous. I mean, I agree with you, Panda. They should have like just re-released it and made it so like online people can play it. But I mean, I'm still waiting for like a open world Pokemon game based on the first two gens. Just an open world online of that. That would actually be really cool to have.
And that's the thing. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Game Freak is they have the ability. I don't know if you've seen the more recent game that they have like announced from Game Freak, but Game Freak has the ability to make good games. But with Pokemon, and no slander to the Pokemon fans, but they don't change anything because they know they'll buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, force them to actually make a change and make the games better. Until then, they're just going to keep putting it out and people will keep buying it. I know they will. I just don't agree with it.
I don't know why they try and I mean, they know that people are going to buy Pokemon stuff. I mean, look at the trading card game now. People are buying ridiculous amount of packs now. I mean,
oh yeah, you've got people like, I don't know if you watch a lot of like videos online about it, but you've got scalpers standing by vending machines, blocking children from getting these cards. That to me, you've taken your fandom way too far when you start picking on kids.
mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about I noticed that some retail stores, like for example Best Buy, they make it so that way each person gets at least one pack. But from what I noticed, from what my friend told me, is that apparently, like, they called all their family members, like, hey, come buy a pack, and that's how they get more packs. And
Yeah.
they should limit it. It's like, okay, sorry, you only get one pack, and then after that, that's it. And if another person comes and they're with them or whatever, sorry, you can't get a pack because the person already got one or something. I don't know. Make it more available for everybody, not just one person to buy everything.
Well, that's not just
Because
Pokemon. That's any trading card game right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say Magic the Gathering is the same way.
Mm-hmm. It's just ridiculous, man. I mean, they need to stop with that because, like you said, I mean, some kids want to collect cards because they just like to play the game, and then they have those people that, like, I understand, like, they want to get valuable cards and everything like that. But I mean, if you're a collector, that's different because you're collecting cards. But if you're just basically doing it so that way you can get like some money out of that and everything, I don't think that's right, honestly.
Yeah, if you're just using it to scam people, yeah. I mean, and there's a lot of card shops. There's some really good ones that I've been to. But I will tell you, and you can use this as a game guide. This is RetroPanda84's Guide to Gaming Stores for you. If you ever walk into a retro gaming store and there is not prices on their products, walk out of that store and never go back in there and buy a single thing from them because they are trying to scam you.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is say they bought this game for $20. Okay, they don't label it $20 so that by the time you get up to the register, if the prices went up on that, they will double it on you at the register and charge you that double price. I find that scummy.
Mm-hmm.
Games are meant to be enjoyed, not hoarded and like scammed to people.
Absolutely, I agree with that. So,
and then you got the retro game stores that'll change prices. That'll based upon what their
value
is.
Yeah, the
you gotta
value.
Be careful with those too.
Yeah, surge. They call it surge marketing. Some funny enough, some restaurants have actually started doing that where they will change prices multiple times throughout the day depending on market stability.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact.
I mean, they have this website that you go to where you can see like the prices go up and down on different games. Like, oh, this game went up on price for this much, and then this game went down for this much. So
I use price charting a lot when I'm looking at games because I mean, even with newer games, you've got people, and it's not their fault that they watch, Antique Roadshow and stuff like that, where people get like big money off things. But the problem with the retro gaming market is that Granny saw that Wada sold a Mario 64 copy for $1 million, and now she thinks hers is worth $1 million. You're going to flea markets where at one time you could go have fun. You had other traders out there. Now you've got people out there, they're just scalpers, and it ruins the whole experience of a flea market or yard sale. I go to a yard sale for a deal.
I remember back then, one of my friends, he he went to a flea market and he got an Alienware laptop, like a gaming laptop, for like $600. Just because, I mean, the person's like, hey, I mean, it's a flea market. I mean, I'm not gonna charge you like what the actual price of the thing is. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, what actually got you into streaming? What was the purpose of you behind, like, you know what, I want to start streaming now? Like, was there a person behind it, or was there like a personal thing, like personal instinct that told you like I should start streaming?
It was a personal thing, and what it was is I had always wanted to get into streaming. Just never found the time, obviously, with life, but I've always wanted to share my love of gaming with people. And I don't know, a lot of people, either know or don't know this about me, but I live in rural Alabama, and there's not a lot of people out here that are really into the types of things that I'm in. So, obviously you go online to see if you can, connect with other people. And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be playing games anyways, I want to share the games that I loved growing up and games that I love now with people. I want to be able to build a community where there's people from all around. Because like I said, when you're out here, there's two types of people. There's Bubba and his truck, and there's Bubba and his small car. And neither one of them are interested in video games or any of the things that I'm in. And so, yeah, that was and I'll never forget. I'll even give you, if it's okay, it won't take long, the backstory about the very first stream I ever did.
Go for it, dude. It's all about you.
It was from my PlayStation 4. It was, which it's a great game, but it's the Star Ocean, the Divine Force. Okay. Didn't know how streaming worked, just knew that I could go live. I actually even have the camera. So I thought I was Cherry. Did this whole stream. It got uploaded. There was absolutely no sound. I was sitting there. You can see me talking. You can see me. No sound. It was just a silent stream.
Oh my gosh. I still remember my very first one, where the first day I had no camera, nothing, and I was at 540p resolution, nothing, and all I had was the text to speech to read me like the comments when people were saying stuff.
Oh yeah. See, and that's another thing, the PlayStation didn't have integrated chat originally, and I had my phone over here. So it was a big mess. And from there, I just kind of went up and built my setup as I went. But yeah, to begin with, and this is actually even after that first stream, originally I streamed directly from console. And this is to tell people, because I know a lot of people see a lot of the things on streams and they're like, oh man, I'm a console streamer. I can't do any of that. Mm-hmm. I will tell you, one of the best programs that I found while I was streaming from console was called Lightstream. It basically is a server-based OBS that console users can use to get, overlays, and they can use redeems and stuff. And I think it's really cool because they actually have made it completely free now. When I had it, it was like $8 a month. But for console streamers, until you got a setup, if you ever wanted one, that is an invaluable thing.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, back then was just so challenging to do streaming for me. I mean, I worked 2 jobs. I basically did streaming when I could and everything, but believe it or not, Sims 4 is what really got me into, like, a lot of people started watching, and people like just watching me play a random character that I created, and I did like little requests, like song requests on my sim play piano and stuff like that. And it's just the little things, when you do little things like that people enjoy. They're like, oh my gosh, this guy's enjoying. And that's what I always tell anybody that streams. Don't do it for viewership. Don't do it for all that. Do it because you actually enjoy the game. Like, if you actually having fun playing something, people are gonna come. They're like, oh my gosh, this person's having fun.
Yeah. That's the main thing, is don't stream, because, and a lot of people, and I get it, they know the big streamers and they'll want to stream those games at the big, but people are going to go watch those big streamers, not you.
Mm-hmm.
What you have to do on Twitch is you have to find your niche. You have to find the thing that says, I go watch Retro Panda, or, I go watch Nightmare or Dark Knight for this. Because, I mean, if you're just streaming Fortnite, which some people, they have a decent following, but you're never going to be that guy that gets 10,000, 20,000. There's already guys for that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make your streaming experience uniquely you and have fun with it. And that's what I learned is as long as you're having fun, people will show up to hang out with you, because that's what I'm more about. I'm not trying to get to be a millionaire doing this. If I did, aces. But at the same time, I want people to have a place to come, hang out, have a good time, laugh, get away from some of the crap going on in the world, because there's a lot of it. But if you can come and laugh and have a good time for at least 2 hours, then I think I've done at least earned some karma for the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
Some.
What you got, Nightmare?
We mentioned all the retro games. We mentioned everything else. What would you say is one of the newer titles that you're looking forward to playing?
Now, okay, so I guess we would say, the Mouse PI, that would be kind of more retro style. But like if we're going for straight games that like a newer style game, I would probably have to say the oh man, I can't think of the name of it. It's the new Capcom game with the little girl. She's like this she's like the android. What is the name of that?
Oh, I know
Give
what
me
you're talking.
1 second.
I know what you're talking about. It's
I
like
know what he's talking about. I can't think of it.
It's like one that it's a robot and her, right? Like a girl that helps him out or something.
Yes.
Mm.
Pragmata.
Pragmata said Skaven. Yeah. Welcome in, Skaven.
I am super pumped. I downloaded the demo for that and played it, and it's going to be such a good game.
It's like a good narrative story, huh?
It is, and the battle system is fun because you have to work together. Like, the guy can't just straight kill the enemies by himself. She has to hack them. So there's a little mini game you have to do where she hacks the enemy and lowers their shields, and then you can attack them.
Interesting. I mean, almost sound like from what I saw in the gameplay and the story, it reminded me a lot of what's it called? Not Detroit Become Human. The one before that.
Beyond Two Souls.
I think so, something like that. Beyond Two Souls, or there was another one.
And then there's Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain. That's the one. Heavy Rain. I see a little.
Those are really good games.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I feel like. I feel like it's more like one of those two, like those, like the narrative is almost like those games. And I always enjoy a good story.
It is, but it's very actiony.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it goes back to that Capcom style of really fast-paced combat combined with, dare I say, because, put your pitchforks away, people. But it reminds me a lot of like Resident Evil 6 in that fast pace. And I know people hate Resident Evil 6, but I'm not a hater. Not a hater.
Get your pitchforks.
Get the pitchforks, because I know how much people hate Resi 6. But it was it was Call of Duty Resident Evil, but I enjoyed it.
Okay, one that you definitely probably have to agree with me that it is pitchforks. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. That was that disappointment. I was really disappointed.
That shouldn't have ever even been made. That should have been took to the dumpster.
Dude, that was bad. I was literally waiting at midnight launch.
It pains me.
I literally was waiting in line for the midnight launch for this game, excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going back to Raccoon City. It's gonna be like fun. Like it's probably gonna be like the old Resident Evil styles. Nope. Completely different. I was like, what is this, dude?
Yeah, I was not a fan.
Yeah. That one.
Well, that's funny that Tekken there.
Resident Evil, was it Outbreak? That was actually a good one.
Outbreak was decent.
Yeah. In Raccoon City, away from all the main characters.
I think that was Outbreak. Because there was the light gun one, and then Outbreak was like just a side story. like of a random guy that had never been mentioned before, if I remember it correctly, because they've got all those side ones. Now, I like the Revelation games too. Revelations 1 and 2, they're really good.
But nothing beats the originals, though.
Oh, no. And now, am I excited for 9? Big time. Big time. That's going to take a chunk. And that's another game there for you, Nightmare, that I'm super excited for is what? We got a week?
No, not a week, actually. We got 3 days. It comes out this weekend.
Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, man. There
But,
goes the rest of my life.
So one thing I did do is I play tested Requiem, and I don't know if they're gonna put this in the final product, but when you go by the police station, like the remainings of the PD, you literally hear the classic Resident Evil 2 police theme, like faintly, like you rarely hear it. So if they keep that there, dude, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, nostalgic to the finest. That's incredible.
I was gonna say, I hope they keep that because that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool.
Like a notch to like the fans that actually originally played that, But this is what I don't get. Raccoon City got blown up in 3. Why the hell are there still buildings like half still there? Shouldn't it all just be ash through the nuke?
You would think, right? I don't know if y'all follow Capcom on Twitter, but they literally, it's funny you bring that up. They posted a tweet that's like, we might have to nuke Raccoon City again. And I was like, how are you going to nuke it? You've already nuked it.
Oh, and Arky here says Leon's Jeep is still at the gas station. Yes, it is. That's actually a nice touch.
Legend has it, Erky, that Leon's Jeep has an endless gas tank that constantly can never be filled up. And Hunk is in the back, riding in the back of the Jeep, having a hot girl summer. From what I hear, that's just rumor.
Now, here's the big question. Is Leon gonna die on this one? That's the big question. Because, I mean, doesn't he have, like, some sort of disease or something? Like, they say they have some sort of disease now.
I feel like this will be Leon's... They'll either do one of two things. This will be Leon's last and he dies, or they'll pull a bait and switch and somehow he gets, like, healed and... they pull a Stranger Things on you where you think somebody's going to die and then it's just like some no-name you know what I mean?
I was going to laugh and be like, let me guess, Leon is going to fall down like almost dead and everything, and Chris is going to come just like, okay, I'm going to end you now. I'm done.
See, I agree with Tekken. I feel like Leon will somehow survive, but he'll just be done. Because, I mean, technically what? Canonically, he's in his 50s?
Yeah, like he's in like 50s, 60s or something. Tekken here says, Leon is too cool. He'll probably just retire. I mean, I agree. Then Erky says, to be fair, Hill ages slow due to all the viruses. Jill also, Chris also, he ages at a slower rate too. Damn. But what about
Chris ages so slowly due to all the steroids he took to be able to punch boulders?
Dude, he's ripped right now, dude. Like in 8, he literally looked ripped. I was like, damn.
Okay, have y'all Nightmare? Because I'm one that's always big on. Have you played RE8?
I played a bit of it. I've watched more of the gameplay than I played of it.
So you've watched it. So my favorite line is Heisenberg when he's just so mad. He's like, Chris, that boulder punching son of a bitch. I'm like...
Well, you know
he's
that
so mad, but the fact that he references that he punches boulders, great.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, you did hear that the next remake that they're adding up after Resident Evil 4 remake is gonna be Code Veronica X.
I did hear that actually, and it's weird because you can always look at YouTube videos to see when a remake's coming, because like lately I've been getting a ton of like videos about Code Veronica.
Mm-hmm. I got a feeling that's going to be the next remake, and I'm excited for it because Code Veronica was awesome. I enjoyed Code Veronica.
Yeah, I did too. And that was one of the only person. What was his name? Steve. That's the only reason I hate, like, they could have just took that guy out. He's so annoying.
You know what was really funny? The yellow creatures that had the giant extended arms, the ones that like slap you.
Oh
like,
yeah.
those
Yeah.
literally just went like bah, bah. I'm like, bro, leave me alone. But
It's the teacher from Assassin's Classroom.
it's just smack.
He's slapping you with his yellow tentacles.
Okay, so here's another interesting question for you. If you could choose any streamer out there that you want to do a collab with, besides affiliates or partners, I mean, either one, who would you choose and why?
Okay, so I could choose anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I would choose Meat Canyon.
You want to tell us about him?
Okay, so I don't know if y'all have ever seen any of his animation. He's an animator. He does like these wild, like it would honestly, I wouldn't do justice explaining his animation style, but it's like that weird, warped, very dark sense of humor. And he parodies, like, there's one about XQC where he's got like giant toenails and he's clacking across like the floor, just mumbling like XQC does, and he's like, well, chat, chat. And they're really entertaining, and he does like a Pinocchio, but I love the guy. And if I could do a collab with anybody, it would be that man, because I'm pretty sure me and his personalities and dark humor would mesh like perfectly.
Oh my god. One thing that since we're on the topic of Resident Evil as well, the thing that would always scare me as a kid was two things: running from Nemesis on 3, or the original 3, and 2, running from the freaking hunters. Those things are terrifying, dude. Literally like running at full speed and literally swap your head off.
If I had to take and say that one thing out of the Resident Evil series that I fear more than anything are lickers. I hate them things.
So if somebody comes crawling to you like a licker, you'll be like, fuck that, I'm done.
Oh, they're getting shotgunned. I mean, it's just gonna happen. Don't fall off my roof and crawl towards me. I mean, I play too many video games.
Just make sure you take some green herbs with that. That would help.
Mix them up with some blue, some blue herbs.
Yeah, red, blue, and green, dude. That's what actually will get you the ultra mix herb. That will get everything, dude.
It makes you Ultra Instinct Leon, and then you can just fly through the game and kick everything and suplex it.
Oh my gosh. All right. So what is a Retro Panda's go-to snack?
Go-to snack? Very simple. Now, I'm going to split them for you because I have two go-to snacks, but one's candy, one's chips. Chips, it's plain old classic nacho cheese Doritos.
Ooh. Damn.
Those are the best. You can add any flavor you want, and they'll never be better than Doritos. Candy, it's Sweethearts. Sweethearts are elite.
Mm-hmm. So we got a Lobster here saying, but the lickers just want to give you a kiss.
Oh, I mean, they can come and try, but like I said, they're going to get kissed by some bird shot.
Oh my gosh, that's just great. Like everyone
They're getting an elbow drop, Randy Macho Man Savage style, off the top of the Raccoon Police Station, just right on their head.
I mean, you have to stun them first. Make sure you stun them, and then you can do.
Oh no, that's what I got Erky in the chat for. He distracts them while I actually take them down.
I just hope RE9 is dude. Imagine if they add online co-op to that, like with Ash, the other character, and Leon. That would actually be pretty cool. I would love that.
I'm pretty sure that might be a thing eventually. And now, while we're on the subject, because I am obviously excited for RE9, but let me ask a question to you guys. Which one do you like better, RE8 or 7? See, I'm a 7 fan.
So RE8 had some elements that were really classic Resident Evil vibes, while 7 has that whole impact of being in first person. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I always enjoyed that.
See, I go 7 because of the setting. Out there in the bayou with this weird cannibalistic family was just such a creepy setting.
Almost like Outlast, huh?
Like, I mean, think about it. You got RE8, you got Lady D. She must not be super scary. You got people, making mods of her. Ain't nobody making a mod of a creepy cannibalistic family. Just saying.
Yeah, but I hope we get some.
But I do like the setting, though. It's just out there in the swamps. It's very spooky, very, very traditional horror. Whereas 8, it was still horror, but there was no. I can't really say. The only thing that I can say really got under my skin was the dollhouse. That part spooked me out. You lose all your weapons and get attacked by dolls. That's too. That was pretty scary.
What really took me by surprise was the beginning when Chris supposedly betrays you or whatever. I was like, wait, what? Since when does Chris actually beat him? But they said that he's actually an anti-hero now. He's not a hero or anything like that. He's an anti-hero. I think he's just going crazy.
I pose this back to you, good sir. If Chris had the power of communication, RE8 never would have happened.
True. I agree with that.
If that man wasn't just a walking ball of toxic masculinity, and he would have been like, Ethan, let me tell you what's going on. No, he busts in his house and shoots his supposed wife in the face. If that ain't somebody that needs some counseling... Bro, I'm in the middle of dinner. I'm trying to have some spaghetti and meatballs, and you just bust in my house?
Yeah, like on 8, he looks almost like a tyrant now. I'm like, dude, that's scary. Like he looks built like that. Like if he stands next to Nemesis, I think they could be like same muscularity, but I think Nemesis are still a little taller.
They do change him a lot. Have you ever noticed that? Like his look.
Yeah.
Chris gets a lot of plastic surgery.
all these steroids, like you said, that he takes. Speaking,
that's what it is.
He went from what? Stars to the BSAA to God only knows what he's on now.
He's changing.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. And Lobster, if that was the dollhouse in the swamp location would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Redneck dolls. I'm over it. Just kill me now because I'm not surviving redneck dolls in the swamp.
Yeah, Lobster just said, imagine the dollhouse from RE8 was in the swampy location in RE7. Oh my god.
No, that's what I'm saying. Redneck dolls, I'm done. Flying at you, asking you. Just imagine you're walking through a swamp and dolls start flying asking you if you want cornbread and sweet tea. It's over. You just jump in the swamp and die.
Over here, Lyrian says, wasn't he a double agent working for the company that made Evelyn in RE7? He's talking about Chris.
Yes. He is actually at one point, I can't remember what they call it in game, but it's like a umbrella corporation.
That's why I said anti-hero. Like he's like basically.
Yeah, like he has his own squad and everything and kind of works outside of the government, but he's still a good guy. But he does his own thing. He's like the Punisher. Like you wouldn't consider the Punisher like a true good guy, though he does good things. But he will shoot you in the face if you cross him. I mean, and Chris is the same way. See, he'll shoot you in the face too.
There you go. Chris was already working as a rogue unit from the BSAA by the events of 8.
You are correct, Durkee. I was gonna say he's been running that for some time. I think at least since the events canonically like 6. If I have my messed up Resident Evil timeline correct.
The thing that really got me was watching on 6 when Leon doesn't he kill the president, I believe? Like doesn't the president become zombified or something, I think?
Yeah.
Dude, that was...
Now, I will say that Leon, his next actual, like, because everybody knows Leon, what he does, but his next destination is AARP. That's, I mean, most people don't know about the secret AARP program that Leon's going into, but it gives you like free toes for being an old person. You get free medical. It's great.
Absolutely. I mean, I hope we see eventually a Resident Evil that Claire comes back to, because we haven't seen Claire in a while. So
I can't remember how they explained that away either. But she was off on her own little adventure. I do know that.
Yeah. And also, where's Shiva? Wasn't she with Chris on 5 or something? Where'd she go?
I think what they're gonna eventually do, now this is just a
prediction,
prediction, is we're eventually, once Leon's done, then we'll move to Claire. And eventually they're gonna pull what I call a Star Wars trilogy and start phasing out the older people and replacing them with the new.
I got a feeling.
By a passing of the torch, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens, because, I mean, there's so many characters that, like, we haven't seen in a while, but I want a closure from all of them. I mean, just imagine if all of a sudden you see Wesker, like, yeah, I did survive the volcano. I'll laugh. I'm
done. Let's be honest. At this point, Umbrella has like 50 clones of Wesker. They unleash them when they need them. That guy won't die.
Gotcha. All right. So, are you ready for some random questions here in the podcast?
I'm ready.
Oh boy, these are the ones that always get people. All right. If you could have one of these powers, which one would it be and why? Invisible or go through walls?
Go through walls.
Really?
Yes. Because think about it. Invisible's cool. But walking through walls, any situation you're able to get out of. Guy runs into a place going crazy, through the walls. Want to get you some extra cash from the bank? Through a wall. There you go.
I mean, you're almost going to be like, what's her name? Shadowcat from the X-Men.
Yeah, exactly. And see, if you notice, the question is centered of what power, not if I'm a good guy or not. Never said if I was a good guy or not.
You heard it here. He's evil. All right, what you got, a Nightmare?
Well, it's kind of similar to yours. I feel bad, but flight or teleportation?
Ooh.
Flight.
You want to see a flying red panda? That's terrifying.
Well, and think about it. The flight, the reason for that is I can see where I'm going. Teleportation, it depends on which teleportation, though. Now, if it's like Nightcrawler teleportation, he has to know and be able to visualize where he's going. So I don't want to end up stuck in a wall. When I could just fly over to France and get me some croissants,
Oh, that sounds good, actually. And now you're making me hungry again. Okay. Jeez. All right. This is actually Nightmare's favorite question. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Yeah! Haha. I got you this time, Nightmare. Because last time he was like...
Xbox has PlayStation emulators, too.
But PlayStation owns some Xbox titles now.
I'll tell you why. And it's not that I have, because I own them all. The games that really shaped the way that I play games now started on the PS1. And that's why I have a love for PlayStation. I mean, I know they're not everybody's favorites, and technically it started on 3DO, but who remembers the 3DO? But the Gex series, I absolutely love Gex.
Oh, dude, Gex was awesome.
And I first played that on the play. Well, now Tekken, PS5 does have games. They're just all Xboxes now that Xbox has to start putting their games on other people's systems to survive. But
oh man, Nightmare's like fair.
It's fair.
I mean, we can now get Flight Simulator on the PlayStation, for God's sake.
Look, we bought up
Yeah, I
too much.
Travel back to the Xbox, find a time machine, travel back to the 360 days, and tell people that you're about to play Halo on a PlayStation and watch how fast an Xbox player punches you in the face.
Oh my gosh. All right, Nightmare, what you got?
All right, DC or Marvel?
Oh,
DC.
damn. Batman? So you're going Batman?
Not just Batman. I'll tell you why. Marvel does have some amazing. Now, I do love both. Disclaimer. I like DC because the stories that DC tells are more down to earth, and even though they're still based on superheroes, they deal with more like actual real life situations, like Superman, battling the fact that technically, he's from another world. He's an immigrant to Earth and having to deal with being different his whole life. Marvel, they try to delve into that, but they always gloss over it like really fast. Mm-hmm. And now they do have some really good stories. And like I said, that's not to disparage Marvel. It's just DC feels more real. Like you think you might meet somebody, that reminds you of a Green Arrow or somebody that reminds you of Black Cat. Mm-hmm. How many people do you know that just run around, sawing up people with, even though I love him, Wolverine, mm-hmm. but it's just, it's the believability of them and the way I can relate to the superheroes in DC compared to Marvel.
Mm-hmm. All right. Lobster appears to have a question, right, Nightmare? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. What was your favorite console in all? I'm assuming he means of all time.
Oh, that one's easy. Don't take no time. Super Nintendo.
Hey, let's go. Good choice. And we just got that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go. I was just gonna say, name a system that is more, as far as like the things that it created and its impact on the video game world, than the Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, this is gonna sound silly, and you're probably gonna laugh, Panda. Pixels and pints, or pints and pixels?
Oh well, it's always pixels and pints.
But if you had to choose, pixels and pints, or pints and pixels, though.
It would probably be pints and pixels, just because of the order of you want to drink before you get to the pixels.
So, real quick, what made you guys want to start that up?
Honestly, it just came from a love of, obviously, mine and Ropeman's love of our shared love of craft beer, and just really just having a good time. And Ropeman is one of those people. There's not a lot of people out there, that can get into the mind of Panda. Mm-hmm. But Ropeman is one of those people. And we just have a shared love of, obviously, beers, RPGs, and, being old men.
Now,
so we got all those things in common.
Now, where can we find you all at? Like, if we want to listen to your podcast.
Currently, now I will say that it is on hiatus because we are doing some restructuring on that. Mm-hmm. But it is the Pixels and Pints podcast. Well, on Twitch, it's Pixel and Pints because for some reason it wouldn't let me make one with an S. Mm-hmm. But it's Pixel and Pints.
I got you. That's kind of weird. Like, you would think it would let you do pixels.
Yeah. But there was apparently a channel already with that. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Like for us, I mean,
Dan Clancy, that man is an enigma.
Gotcha. So, okay, back to the other questions. Okay, you're in a flight for 10 hours, okay? You get to choose one of these following wrestlers to sit next to. So you have to tell me which one would you sit next to for 10 hours in this flight and why. CM Punk, Trish Stratus, Ric Flair, Brock Lesnar, Vince McMahon, Triple H, Goldberg, or Bret Hart?
You know, honestly, out of all of them, Bret Hart. Because I bet he has some of the best on the road, like, because I'm not sitting nowhere near Vince McMahon. That's just asking for me going to jail. But, but I feel like Bret would have, because not only was he big, obviously, WWF all the way till now, you know, he has the history of Stu Hart's dungeon and his brothers and all his family. I bet he could talk for hours about the dungeon, and that's got to be just a wild story. Your dad just builds this place to train and has you and your brothers basically gladiatorial style wrestle in a basement, essentially.
I mean, can you imagine sitting next to Brock Lesnar though for 10 hours? He'll like yell at you every second.
That's what I'm saying. Brock, he doesn't look like he'd want to. I don't think he'd yell, but I think he's a very leave me alone and I won't bother you type of person. You know what I mean? Another one. CM Punk, maybe. But I was really hoping you were going to throw out like Seth Rollins, because then it would have been immediately Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because Seth Rollins is a big video gamer.
Really?
So I would have something to talk about the whole 10 hours.
Yeah, I'd do Cody Rhodes.
Cody is another video. You know what his favorite gaming series is?
Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda.
Dude. Just imagine if we ever get one of those big WWE names, we would love to invite you, Panda, so you can be part of it.
Oh, I would absolutely love that. Mm-hmm. And I would.
Now, keep in mind, if we have Cody here, he's going to say what you want to talk about, and he's going to basically give a speech for like a 30 minutes or 45 minutes.
Well, I mean, he's trying his best to top Hard Times, and it's never going to happen, Cody. You're never going to beat the Hard Times promo, because that is single-handedly one of the best promos that has ever been in a like wrestling promotion.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That and the pipe bomb.
And the second part of the question we're sitting next to, if you could be in a main event with any WWE legends or regular superstars today, who would it be?
Now, as far as legends, is that like living or past? Like, even if they passed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. And that would be the Sheik.
Ooh. Interesting.
Original
Absolutely
Sheik
love
or
that
Iron
man.
Sheik?
The Iron Sheik. Yeah, the Iron Sheik.
Okay.
Because when you say Sheik, you gotta specify there.
Well, you know, generally I call him Sheiky Baby. You know, that's what everybody else calls him.
Everybody knows him Sheiky Baby.
That's Sheiky Baby. And that man was not only just an amazing human being, I feel that he has now, but in his run, he never got as much respect as he should have for his ability and his just outright, just always to make the show the best that it could be.
All right, Nightmare. I think you should ask in honor of our fallen comrade, question.
Yes. So I modified it a little bit just because it feels weird asking it the same way he did. But would you rather fight 100 goose-sized bears or one bear-sized goose?
One bear-sized goose.
You choke it. And
I think I could take it.
Just choke the bird and then cook it.
No, I'm gonna chocobo it. I'm gonna get on it, ride it, tame it, and then I've got like the ultimate like attack goose.
And then you have to grow your hair long so you can be like.
Exactly. See, because if it's the other way around and there's 100 of them, you can't beat that. Like, that's just sheer numbers.
It's like 100 goose-sized bears, though, not actual geeses. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're coming for blood, but the giant goose, I can Elden Ring roll around it until I can get on its back.
They're gonna pull the whole Avatar thing and then literally grab part of your hair.
Don't think I haven't spent nights just for scenarios like that.
All right. Fried chicken or grilled chicken?
Fried chicken. Oh, come on. I'm from the South. If I said grilled chicken, the old gods of the Appalachia would snatch me off this screen.
Wait, what'd you say, Nightmare?
If he would have said grilled chicken, I would have questioned where he's from.
Exactly.
All right,
you would have seen the screen go black and the old gods of Appalachia. You would have come back and remember how the Brood used to pour like blood over people? I'd be covered in sweet tea and beat up.
Damn. All right, what you got, Nightmare? He's thinking.
Try to think of how to word this one here because it's going.
No, right now his brain's fried.
Greens or red beans and rice.
Oh.
Wait, what was it?
Collard greens or red beans and rice?
Oh, red beans and rice.
Nope. Come on, he's from the South, remember? Red beans and rice is always South.
Now, don't get me wrong. Some people down here do love their collard greens, but I'm a big fan of red beans and rice. Like, those are just elite. Throw some, sausage in there with them.
Especially Louisiana red beans and rice, dude. Oh, my God.
Yeah. With that spice. I love spicy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. So here comes the final question. Nightmare, you got the things ready? Oh, boy. I think he has them ready. Yep.
They're ready.
All right.
They're ready.
So you like cereal, right?
Oh, love cereal.
Do you pour the cereal first and then the milk, or the milk first and then the cereal?
That would be cereal and then the milk because I'm not a monster.
Oh, wow. What is that? That's the third name now. So I got called a psychopath. I got called a madman.
Sociopath. Madman.
And now we got monster. So that's 4 names that I've been called for being the only person out of 2 people. Because there's only me and this other person that we had that says the milk first and then the cereal.
I don't get that. Like, you can't correctly pour the milk. Like, look, the ratio's off.
We all know the answer is it goes cereal, powdered milk, and then the water.
And then the beef broth.
Yeah.
And you can have cinnamon toast beef.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You know they make cinnamon toast bacon?
Oh.
That's yes. Hold on. I think I've had it. Like, it's like the pre-made bacon.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had that, and it's actually pretty good.
It's not horrible.
Not for me, man.
Like, it sounds horrible, but it's not. It's like a maple bacon flavor.
Yeah. And now I will tell you what was horrible was one year Walmart put out a bacon-scented cologne.
Jesus Christ. I can't.
That doesn't make you popular with dogs.
Right? Just imagine you're a mailman and your wife gets you that for Christmas, so you have to wear it. So, you're just walking your route getting bit at every single house.
No, see, the one that got me, I've done the hot honey bacon. I've done like I said, the cinnamon toast bacon. There's a Dr. Pepper bacon.
It's Dr. Pepper, so I'm going to try it.
No. Tastes like medicine.
Wait. What? Or Dr. Pepper?
Yep. I don't like it.
Oh, sir. Dr. Pepper is the best. Dr. PP?
Mountain Dew all the way, dude.
I do like Mountain Dew too.
Baja Blast.
You get a pass on that one.
Hey, Baja Blast.
You get a half and half.
Baja Blast all the way, dude.
Coke came out with a new flavor. It's a cherry float that actually tastes really good.
I'm gonna try it.
They also have a new Baja Blast at Taco Bell. It's like midnight Baja Blast.
that's
It's like
pretty
a
good.
grape one.
Oh, Lobster here says, "Am I weird if I drink milk out of a bag?"
Not if you're Canadian. Not if you're Canadian.
He's Canadian.
You're Canadian. That's why you have the milk bag. See, that's a dead giveaway. You're Canadian. A milk bag. Even I know that about you guys.
And another question, real quick: shave your hair or shave your beard, if you could?
Hair.
Oh my god, that's funny.
The hair looks just fine. Beard, you don't want to. Well, I don't know if you. It's been a while since I shaved. I don't know if you've ever seen me beardless, but
no, I have not. And I would actually be terrified. I'd be like, dude, I don't know you. Who the hell are you? Where's Panda?
You wouldn't know me. And guess what? You never will. You never will.
All right. So, is there any final messages you want to tell to everybody out there? Or if you have a special shout out that you want to give to somebody, now's the time.
Well, I want to give a shout out to, and I guess it would be kind of a cover all, but I just want to give a shout out to not only those that stream, but those that support streamers. And my final message to you is never give up. And the reason I say that is because you may not think it sometimes, but there may be one person that's waiting on you to go live. And that one person is more valuable than 10,000 people in your chat. Because that one person, you may have made that person's day. You don't know what someone's going through. But when they see you go live and that makes them happy, that's worth more than any money you could ever make on Twitch.
That's awesome.
That's Panda wisdom.
Panda wisdom heard over here in the Reef podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. You guys have been awesome being supportive for all these 6 years. Panda, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, dude. I mean, every time I come to you, watch your stream and everything, you always are so welcome, so like positive and everything. So we appreciate you being here. I know it was well overdue, and we look forward to seeing your Twitch journey. I mean, I hope it keeps going well. This podcast has been live on YouTube and Twitch. And I also want to let you guys know that we have hit a breaking record on Spotify. We have reached 100,000 concurrent viewers on Spotify. So thank you for everybody that has been listening to us in there as well. So shout out to all of you. Shout out to all our staff members that are listening in right now from work, or if they're actually laying down. I know Lirian, which is our Q&A guy, he couldn't be here because he's feeling a little sick. So I hope you feel better. I hope we get to see you soon again. And like I said, shout out to all of you for being here. And we're actually going to be back in 2 weeks. We got another exciting guest. We have a couple of big guests coming up. I'm going to give you one, Panda. We're actually on the process of getting Allison Clark.
Okay.
Who's the voice of Claire Redfield from Resident Evil.
I was about to say, I was going to say, I knew it was Resident Evil, but I couldn't place but that's awesome. I'm going to be here for that. And thank you guys for having me, by the way. Like I said, I know it took us a little while, but I appreciate you guys for having me on.
We appreciate you being here, man. And we look forward to seeing your journey. So this is Luis signing off. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
As always, today's episode was broadcast live on Twitch and YouTube. If you couldn't make it to the live segment, feel free to watch it on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeart Radio. Links on the description below. See you next time.
Hope you guys enjoy the show. See you next time.